Hi, my name is Lisa Costello and I'm a support consultant with OSSM, and today I'm going to be taking you through creating a custom field in NetSuite. Custom fields can be used to capture additional data that is specific to your organization's unique requirements. You can customize your account by creating custom fields in various record types such as customers, transactions, items, and more. The benefits to using custom fields are as follows. So you can tailor NetSuite to your business needs. So custom fields enable you to extend the standard functionality of NetSuite to match your specific business processes and information requirements and relevant to your organization's operations, allowing you to track and manage information specific to your business. You can also capture unique data. Custom fields let you capture and store data that is not available in the predefined fields of NetSuite. This can include industry-specific information, specialized metrics, or any other data points that are important to your organization's reporting, analysis, or workflows. Improved reporting and analysis. By adding custom fields, you can collect additional data that can be used in reports and analytics. This allows you to gain deeper insights into your business, create custom dashboards, and generate reports that reflect your specific data requirements. Enhanced workflows and automation. Custom fields can be used to create triggers, workflows, and scripts that automate processes in NetSuite. You can define conditions and actions based on the values of the custom fields to streamline and customize your business workflows. Which brings us on to the topic for this video and also the next one that will follow. One restriction that we've come up against in NetSuite is the ability to email multiple email addresses. For example, using standard NetSuite, if you want to email an invoice to a customer, NetSuite will automatically use the single email address that is stored within the customer record. So on screen, we can see a customer record. It's whatever email address you have stored in here. This field that stores the customer's email address will only allow you to record a single email address. So we can't just put in a semicolon and follow it on by another email address. NetSuite won't let you save that. So what happens when you need to send the same email to more than one person? One option you have is that when you are emailing your invoice to a customer, you can go to the communication tab, and in here you'll have an email address in there. You can add in a semicolon and manually type in an additional email address. NetSuite will not automatically remember to include that additional email address each time. So we've come up with a solution for this using very little customization that you can do yourself with the help of this video and the next one that will follow. What we will cover in this video is how to create a custom field on the customer record. This is the new field where we will be able to enter any additional email addresses for invoices. Once that's been done, in the next video that we're going to do, we will cover how to create a workflow that will merge the new custom field with the standard email address that is on the customer record. So we'll get started and create the custom field on the customer record. If we go to Customization, List Records and Fields, and then go to Entity Fields and New. So we need to give it a label field. So the label is the name of the field that will appear on the customer record. So in here, we're going to put additional. In the ID field, so this field name can be used as part of scripting. So don't use spaces or capital letters. And it's best practice to start the name of the field with an underscore. Also, I would advise taking note of this ID because when we do the next video and setting up the workflow, we will need to know the ID number we've set up. So enter a description of the field. So the type of field, for what we're setting up here, we should be using a free-form text. There are other options, so you can create list records, so you can allow users to choose from a predefined field. You've got multiple selects, passwords, phone numbers, different types of texts. But for this one, for the email addresses, we're going to be using free-form text. And we're going to store the value, so this box should be ticked. And on the Applies To subtab, we're going to tick the box for customer because we want it to appear on the customer record. And if we go to the Display tab, we're going to choose the option under the subtab. We're going to choose Main because we want it to appear in the main information of the customer record. And save. So I have a customer record open already, but I'm going to refresh it so the changes will take effect. And what we can see here is that my new email address field is appearing in the email, phone, and address section of the customer record. So what I want to do is I want to move this field. So I don't want it to appear over here. I want it to appear alongside the other additional email addresses. So what I'm going to do is click on Edit. And then click on Customize on the top right-hand corner. And when you hover over that, you'll see an option for a Customize form. You also have an option here to click New Field. And if you click on that, it will bring you through to the previous screen that we've been on, a Custom Entity field. So you can, from within a form, create a new field and add it to the form. Okay, so now we're in our Custom Entry form. So what we need to do is go to the Fields tab. And if we can locate our additional email address field. So it will most likely be down near the bottom. So we have additional email address field. And we can decide which part of the screen or which section of the screen we want this to appear in on the customer record. So in the primary information or within the email, phone and address section. So we want it to be set within the email, phone and address section of the page. And then we can see that it's been moved up the list to other information, but we want it to be beside the email field. So what I can do is click on it and you get the little cross symbol and we can bring it up, click and drag it up, and then save. So now that we have our custom fields repositioned, we're going to click on our customer record and open that back up again. And we now can see where we have our email address and we have additional email addresses located beside it. So you can now add in additional email addresses for your customers. Because we have set this up as a custom field and it's a free-form text field rather than just one email address, we can add in not just an additional email address, but we can add in multiple addresses into this field. So I'm going to add in one here. So we've got info.com, and then we've got a semicolon separating an additional email address. And again, I can add in a couple more if I need to, but just by adding a semicolon and separating them, I'm putting in an additional address. So that's it. We've created our custom field and added it to the customer record to store additional email addresses. So in the next video, we will cover how to create a workflow and to merge the original email address field with our newly created custom field. If you do have any questions with regarding creating custom fields, please contact our support team using the email address that's shown on screen. Or for additional information on setting up custom fields on screen, I've included some additional Suite Answers article numbers. And thank you for your time.